Hi, this is Liz Stitt from thingsandelephantshouldneverforget.blogspot.com, and I interviewed Jeanette McDermott from ecopaparazzi.ning.com. Here she is talking about what inspired her to start Ecopaparazzi and what she values in a social network.
Okay, Nancy, the director of Campanado, she was actually driving me all over the country so I could take video. And she's lived here for 37 years. She's from California, but she's lived in Costa Rica her whole adult life. She went into the Peace Corps right after college and never left the jungle. And so Nancy's driving me all over Costa Rica, coast to coast, to document the devastation, the horrendous devastation that the developers are wreaking on Mother Earth, and the illegal practices and just all the bad acting that they're doing. So while we were in the process of this whirlwind trip for a number of days, just driving and videotaping and stopping, every time we saw something, I said, stop the car, I got to get this on video, I got to get this on pictures, there's polluted water, the waterfall's coming out black, it shouldn't be doing that, and all this stuff, and we just kept following the problems. And in the course of that, Nancy says, you remind me of a paparazzi, but instead of stalking the celebrities, you're stalking the earth abusers. So we just started laughing about that and carrying on. And as the days kept going by with doing the stalking with the video cameras and the still cameras, we just got to thinking, hey, you know what? We ought to do that. We ought to put a website up to encourage other people to take photos of problems that they see in their community, and then what solutions people are taking to document the solutions as well as the problems, and get them all up on this website so we can all start sharing our stories and finding each other geographically to help each other take direct action for support and solidarity. So lo and behold, she went off to the States for a month, and while she was gone, I created Ecopaparazzi just based on all of our brainstorming and our crazy conversations that we had in the car. And that's what led to it. And here we are. It really isn't about the body count. Right. I know the social networking people get real excited about numbers, but for me, it truly is the quality of the person that's joining. And when I look at their profile pages and I see their green sites and I see their blog sites and I see their passions, what they're involved in, and some of them have their own social networks that they're representing on behalf of their network, that's where I get excited because of this like-mindedness for support and solidarity and earth healing, because I really believe, I truly, truly believe this, if we're going to take everybody across all of the social networks, across all of the groups within the social networks, because there's a lot of overlap. There's a whole bunch of animal rights networks, there's a whole bunch of peace networks, there's a whole bunch of environmental networks, and we're all saying the same thing. And I really believe we need to come together to cross-pollinate, just like a bee does. The bee is just all over the garden and all over the wood. They don't just stay on one flower. They keep pollinating and they spread it wherever they go. And I think that's what we need to do in the world of social media. We need to... There's a bit of a turf thing I'm detecting, where people are like hoarding members, like a real body count thing. And it's just something that seems to be underneath the surface that I'm starting to feel. And that doesn't serve the higher good. It really doesn't. It's not about forming a network and then having all these people, and it's really about coming together.